Hello! It's good to see you. Let's get back in the Raptors dynasty here in NBA Live 2004. Once upon a time, Vince Carter was in this list. Now it's T-Mac, Garnett. You got Paul Pierce, Jason Kidd, and Mr. Weber. And look at Kidd, man, almost averaging a 21-point triple-double. He's just 2 rebounds and 2 assists away. Like, really, an assist and a half and a rebound and a half away. But we got bigger fish to fry. We're going to be taking on the New York Knicks, man. They are 10 games above 500, one of the better teams in the East. We're still trying to make sure that we can, mark our territory for a playoff spot. And hopefully with the win tonight, it'll make it, I think, 2 or 3 in a row. And that will be a good look. But Mr. Allen Houston's like, forget what you want. I'm going to lace up this 3. So I'm going to need Vince Carter to do what it does all game long. Get inside the morning, outside the Guyton. That triple's gonna go. We're down by 2. Vince Carter has the rock. Inside, bully ball, lays it up and in with the left hand. Now Charlie Ward, one-time football great, Heisman Trophy winner, gets the assist on that easy layup. And then Chris Bosh, physical play inside by the thin man. Maybe not the thinnest man in the world, but he's pretty thin. 7-7 to score. McDice gonna knock down a nice little jump shot there. And then Chris Bosh showing off the handle. I mean, he's really like a hybrid. He could play small forward for you, power forward for you, and just do work at both positions. The 3 ball is not really there just yet, but we'll work on it. There goes Tony Parker in the lane. Last game, it was all about his backup, Alvin Williams. So Tony's like, I need to make sure I keep my starting job. His defense is nothing to be written home to mom about, but his offense, if he could at least score some more, he will keep that job. Maybe. So we're down by 3. New York got the lead. Vince Carter trying to penetrate, nothing doing, but they leave my man Guyton open, and that is why we got him. So he can knock down those open threes, because in the early part of the season, we had no presence downtown with our starting lineup or even with anybody on the team, really. So we're down by 2. We got the ball. Tony Parker to Vince Carter. Half man, half amazing. The human highlight tape. Vince Carter in the tie ball game has it. Gets to Alonzo Mourning. This team is just physical. We are built differently. We're going to go inside and handle business all game long. Mr. Chris Bosh, he has it. He gets a screen. When your power forward is calling for a screen, you know he's different. And Chris Bosh, this rookie, is different. Might mess around and win Rookie of the Year. We kick it out to Tony and Mr. Parker making it rain from downtown. 22-27 is the score. We turn the ball over. 1 second to go. And we foul him. We foul Allen Houston. The first free throw is good. They cut the lead down to 4. The second free throw is good as well. And the lead is cut down to 3 with 0.3 on the clock. And we're not going to get the shot off before the buzzer. So head to that second quarter. It is 24-27. Now it's 28-24. They get it to Charlie Ward. And that's too much space. We have to crowd him, okay? He is a unique shooter from downtown, and we have to treat him that way. They're going to get this thing inside the Bosh, an amazing talent, and Chris Bosh with the right hand slam Ojama. Mourning to Carter. Carter lines up a deep 2, and it's going to go. We're up by 5. Van Horn, Mr. Keith gets it inside to Kirk Thomas, and he's going to get it to go, and they cut it down to 3. Bosh inside. I don't think they have found an answer for what we do with Chris Bosh, and we are going to utilize that because we need to get to the playoffs. We are not playing basketball not to get to the playoffs. 40-34, Van Horn lines up a triple, cuts the lead back down to 3. Carter has, they just sag off. And if you sag off, your swag's off. Yeah, 43-37, going to get that thing to the outside. Bosh trying to penetrate, and he does. Because if you put a power forward on them, a true power forward, they're probably too slow. You put a small forward on them, they're too weak. And there goes my boy Turkaloo knocking down a triple. I mean, this team can just almost do whatever it wants to, man. 37-48 is the score. 3 seconds on the clock. Kirk Thomas for deep. Yeah, that was not going to happen. That was not going to happen. Not at all. We're going to take a 9-point lead into the second half. Now it balloons up to 13, 50-37, 52-37. Vince Carter taking all kinds of frustrations out on the rim. laying in with the left hand, with the right hand. That's Guyton. There goes Vince Carter again, taking it out on the rim. Wife on your nerves. Family not acting right. Money situation poor. Just take it all out on the rim, sir. We're going to force a turnover. Williams, coast to coast, too fast for Kurt Thomas to do anything. Man, never mind, that's Allen Houston. I saw the 0, thought it was a 40, not a 20. Allen Houston, it might be time to hang it up if you can't catch up to Mr. Williams. So 40-58 is the score. You're going to get this thing inside with Ward. He misses it. And we got this thing going back the other way. And Vince Carter ain't passing it. Again, he has issues. He's not going to go to therapy. He's going to talk to the rim with mean intentions. Ward trying to get busy. Ward does get busy. Nice floater with the right hand. He's up to 13 points, 3 rebounds, and I believe a handful of assists. Mourning off of the miss by Carter with the one-hand slam. The Knicks get it inside, but they can't finish. Raptors with the rebound up to Carter. Let Vince Carter continue to talk to that rim. And now he's going to talk long distance. Do you still call collect? No, we use cell phones, player. Bosh! Oh my gosh! It is a highlight tape, and the Knicks are the victim. Up to Vince Carter. Yo! I thought the Knicks were like one of the best teams in the East, and I think they are, but they just ain't playing like it right now. Van Horn lets it fly, not gonna go. Bosh with the rebound off of the miss. Vince Carter in the lane. Another dunk. Up by 17, 15 seconds on the clock. Carter from deep, hand in his face, it does not matter. Van Horn was breathing into his mouth. And it doesn't matter because the ball went through the hoop. We're up by 18 as we head to the fourth quarter, 80-62. So we got the ball. 68-83 now. We go inside the Bosh. Bosh cannot get it to go. We've missed our last 4 shots in a row. And the Knicks are starting to make a little comeback. But now we got Alvin Williams and the Chipmunks. Gets it inside, knocks it down. But now it's a 10-point game. The Knicks are not going away. Parker from 3. Take that, he says. Carter gets a screen. He says, take that too. Back-to-back triples is 91-75. Allen Houston swings it around. McDyess has it. That's going to be a triple. It's going to be knocked home, and the Knicks cut it back down. Parker inside, out to Mourning. Mourning gets it inside. That's too easy. You can bring a double team if you want to. He is too skilled around the rim. Van Horn, though. Amazing. Amazing shot. 93-80. And Chris Bosh gets point number 22. He has 9 rebounds. He is absolutely killing it out there. Van Horn from deep. He knocks it down. 95-83. Carter has it right side. Gets a screen from Mourning. Spin move. One-hand slam with the left hand. 102-90. Charlie Ward has it to the left side. The Knicks are running out of time, and this thing might be over. McDyess, though, gets it inside and lays it right over the top of Chris Bosh. No foul call. And it's going to be now a 10-point ball game. 38.8 on the clock. Parker double team. Gets it to Bosh. Bosh left side. Passes to the right side. Back to Parker. Now they're just playing hot potato, trying not to get fouled or turn the ball over because the Knicks keep on bringing double teams. Parker has it. Out of his hands to Bosh. Out of his hands to Carter. Carter back to Williams. Williams gets it inside, lays it up. That's not going to go. And the Knicks got the ball right back. Charlie Ward crossed the half-court line. McDyess, he has it. McDyess inside to Thomas. Lays it up. That's not going to go. Under 8 on the clock. Vince Carter has it. Just going to need to pass it around. And this thing is over officially. 102-92 is the final. Vince Carter is your player of the game. 36 points, 15-24. Excellent job at the free throw line, going 2 for 2, 3 rebounds. He also had a steal and 6 helpers, 6 assists. As a team, we were just shining all day long. We outdid them in nearly every category. They did have more defensive rebounds than we did. Total rebounds went to them, but when you were just knocking it down from three-point line like we were, it's going to be hard to beat the Raptors, and that's exactly what we saw. We were able to eat at that free throw line a little bit as well. But all in all, it's a fairly even matchup, but I think the 3-ball was the major difference. That's that, though. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace, love. Hot sauce.